So we had a couple cabinet pieces that needed to be melamine on the inside and MDF on the outside so we could paint them. Here's just a little tip on if you got a piece stuck in a storage rack, kind of use a hammer like a sewing machine foot pedal to kind of cam it out in case you can't get a grip on it. So we got 5/8 inch melamine and 1/8 inch MDF. Had a couple of rough spots on the melamine that I shaved down, and then just hitting the whole thing with probably 120 sandpaper to rough the surface up. Blow it all off real well. Make sure there's no dust in between the two pieces that you're going to attach together. I used just a fuzzy rolling brush, like a 4 or 6 inch brush, making sure to get the entire surface twice, and make especially careful to get the edges really well, because that's where it tends to peel up. But this kind of had to be good everywhere because it's going to be cut into smaller parts. Normally you really just worry about the edges. You'll see that in a minute. Then I'm doing the same exact thing on the melamine, making sure to get everything coated well twice. No real particular order. You want to make sure you get it on thick enough, but not so thick that it takes forever to dry. Here's what it looks like when it's still too wet. When you stick your fingers on it and it strings like that, you do not want to attach it because it hasn't gotten dry enough. Put a bunch of 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch sticks in between so you can align it better. Otherwise, if the pieces touch and they're not aligned, you're kind of hosed and it's kind of stuck the way it is, because once contact cement sticks, it sticks. Use one of those two-handed rollers on it, making sure to get the entire thing, especially the edges, and then cutting it out on our CNC router. So the parts have to be melamine on the inside because that's what all the cabinets are made of, and then on the outside it's got to be MDF because we don't really like finishing melamine. Paint doesn't adhere to it as well. So you got melamine on the inside and then MDF to be finished on the outside. And then yeah, that's just showing that it's not peeling up. Then we can edge band it and paint it and put the cabinet together. So that's it. I hope you learned something. Gracias. That means thank you. If you want to see a microscope video, click there. If you want to see a how-to, click there. If you want to subscribe, click there. If you want to see it, you get Rickrolled, click there. Okay.